with Ty's henchmen all dead. He and Ariel are the only two remaining, and put up a valiant fight. Clearly outnumbered, they underestimated the power and strength of their enemy, and retreat back into the labyrinth tunnels. Now running for their lives, with the enemy close at hand. They run for the waterfall, where they entered into the valleys of Cthulhu. There, they both make a daring jump off the cliff to escape, and swim towards the waiting ship to be rescued, and return to the Blethyn capital city-state, where they report to King Bustian and tell him of their findings. Now knowing that Angor with an army of 100,000 strong will be marching towards the Blethyn doorsteps, he prepares the defenses along the city walls and waits for the inevitable, confident that his army and the walls will hold. A group of Blethyn scouts spot the Horde army a half a day's ride south of the Blethyn city, and ride back to report the news. The Horde, now stopping at nothing, advance towards their objective, wiping out anything that stands in their way. The barbarian army is well equipped and armored, with siege towers that appear to be moving on their own by some sort of dark magic, and a military force mounted on horseback tens of thousands strong. Now with the capital surrounded, they are cut off of all supplies to the city. Although Bustian's city can hold for many months without food and supplies, the Horde has a chokehold on their adversaries. It's now a waiting game for Angor's army, hoping to starve Bustian and his people to surrender. As days and nights go by, not a single arrow is shot, or siege weapon used. The Horde taunt their enemies along the wall, and King Bustian knows that the enemy will wait it out, and refuses to surrender to Angor despite his demands. Angor begins to grow impatient. He casts a fog spell, and sends his archers towards the wall with a hit-and-run campaign as they're cloaked inside the fog, killing men and spellcasters one by one. He then begins launching his catapults, but has little effect on the city walls. Now Angor moves his army closer, ready to attack.
Fire the moat. Yes, my lord.
And King Bustian orders his men to set fire to the perimeter. Bustian is content with no progress from either side gaining ground. Day after day, night after night, the volley of arrows and catapults seem futile. Angor is stubborn, and the king has to come up with a plan to end this stalemate. He then gathers his senior advisors, along with Ty and Ariel. After a long council, it's well known that the king carries a powerful magical ring of fire that he possesses at all times for protection. Ty tries to convince the king to borrow the ring to him, and ride out with a cavalry of men, protecting Ty as he sweeps through the enemy front lines, hopefully killing some of the Horde army. Bustian reluctantly agrees to borrow the ring to Ty, although the idea seems to be a well-thought-out plan. This could change the outcome of the war. There's only one charge on the ring, and once used, it will be gone forever. If this fails, Ty will surely die. He waits until sunrise, knowing the orcs, trolls, and goblins go into hiding during the day, leaving the barbarians to fend for themselves on the battlefield, and makes his move. He activates the Ring of Fire, protecting himself and the group of riders surrounding him, and ride into the front lines, burning and killing everything in his path. The plan is a military success, and the Horde is now disorientated and on the run. scattering in all directions and retreating back to where they came from. Angel, once again, is defeated and goes back into hiding, likely back into the valleys of Cthulhu. Now, with the enemy gone and in full retreat, a hunting party is sent out to finish off the rest of the Horde army, and a victory feast is held inside the capital for all. But it will be cut short for Ty and Ariel. They now have to hunt down Angul and finish the job. King Bustian now supplies both of them with powerful magical weapons and items for protection, as ordinary items likely won't harm Angul now with his newly found sorcerer class ability. For days, they venture through dungeon after dungeon, destroying any evil enemy that stands in their path. As Angul has nowhere left to hide and will be expecting the assault on him, and he will throw everything he has left at them and spare nothing. He waits for his enemy and will come out to challenge the party when the time is right. Once again, Angol escapes. And the chase is on. Ty's party is cut down one by one. But he and Ariel manage to get past the onslaught of enemies. As Angol is now cornered and depleted from all his spells, he must now fight in hand-to-hand combat. Ty tells Ariel to stay back. She's far too injured to carry on with the fight. It's now one final face-off. Angol is finally defeated, and Ty enters his lair. To his amazement, inside lies a treasure trove of gold, gems, magical items, and scrolls, and a book on a pedestal. It is written in an ancient language that Ty can't read. He then gathers everything he can carry in his bag of holding. As he packs anything of value, he comes across a leather-bound book. The book reads,
O great lords, O my mighty divine elders whose names not even I dare mention, I, Angol of the perpetual void, your feeblest and least deserving son. How could I ever hope to please you? The tasks you have given me were of such honor, such power, that I was staggered by your generosity. Never in my most incredible dreams could I imagine being blessed with such a holy mission. Even though my accomplishments are great as measured by the pathetic, mortal rules by which I am governed, they are so insignificant, so humble compared to your unholy greatness. I fear that my performance may even have brought shame to you. For how could my primitive weak services do anything else? Soon, universal justice shall be served. Now the putrid insultings of Bletin shall pay the price for the disgraces which they placed on my fathers. Were they so naive to think they could destroy you? Were they so naive to think they could harm you? Even from within those pitiful prisons in which you are now held, still your powers grow. Soon I, with the aid of my superior and unceasingly loyal siblings, will crush those who hold you and free you from your shackles. Then your darkness shall cloak the universe, and once again you will take your places as masters of all that is known. O my fathers, those who I dare not gaze upon because I am so unworthy, I have tried so hard to fulfill those quests which you have bestowed upon me. As you commanded, I have retrieved and secured those dreaded tomes which caused you discomfort. And I have scattered and secured them into the hands of your most powerful and trusting servants. The first of the 8 books is guarded by myself. Gladly I would sacrifice my essence to protect you. After easily finding and retrieving it, I have placed it in the safest of surroundings. The second in succession is well protected. It is capably guarded by your loyal underling Marok, the Supreme Reptile Lord. The third book has been given to Lady Nijo, who dwells in the Sea of Land. The unwavering fealty of this diabolical enchantress will let you rest assured that these papers are safe. The fourth tome sleeps within the inner sphere of Igwilv, where they are protected by the corrupted Bletin heroine, Drelnsa. The fifth article is locked securely within the Mace Temple of Azathoth. Here it is guarded by numerous powerful and capable wards. The sixth artifact is secure on another dimension. Those possessing it have powers unknown to me, but their power is strong and it serves only you, my masters. The seventh book is held deep within the guts of this world, within the bones of the plane. There, it is strongly guarded by agents of my sister. These people serve you strongly and they will not fail you. The last and most dreaded book is so powerfully guarded that no being could hope to retrieve it. After destroying the upstart Sanafik, spirit king of the all-universe, I enshrined his perverse soul, surrounding it with the most horrible things known, and then buried him in hell's furnaces. O my majestic parents, how great is our relief now that your hearts are settled. So soon will the moment of triumph arrive. Even now, from within every boundaries of those we seek to destroy, you loyal servant, Satobiswiv Masex, channels the celestial powers to help you. Very soon the time will be right, the eternal fabric torn, and you will be freed. O my life givers, I beg your patience. Your freedom is as inevitable as the day turning to night. O what glory shall be enjoyed by the devout, what wrath shall be dealt to the opposers. O great ones, truly the day of justice is near.
As one quest comes to a close, another is about to begin.